Welcome back. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this very bright cut crease dramatic makeup look. So if you don't know, hey, my name's Adrika. I upload 3 times a week on this YouTube channel, so tune in every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday if you want to see me on your screen. So this entire eye look was done using this little guy right here, the Magic Mini by Juvia's Place. This is what the inside looks like. I have so many of these colors on my eyes right now, and she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. I didn't really expect the tutorial to turn out this dramatic and this glam, but it did, and I'm not mad about it, okay? I'm not. If you want to see a more glowy, natural, everyday makeup look, check out my last makeup tutorial. I think I titled it How to Look Like a Fresh, Juicy Watermelon. I know, it's a good title, okay? You do look like a fresh, juicy watermelon. I can guarantee you that. All the products used and talked about in this video will, of course, be all linked down below. If you like anything that you see here and you haven't subscribed already, please definitely hit that subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like dramatic makeup tutorials, and comment down below what you think my next makeup look should be. And of course, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you'll be notified of every time that I do upload a new video. So if you want to see how to get this really dramatic cut crease bright lip look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so face is prepped for makeup. I have tape on the sides of my eyes because I want a very crisp cut line today, something I haven't done in a very long time. So I think this will be very, very interesting for me. I am trying to go mainly in with the Magic Palette by Juvia's Place, but we'll see if I need to dip into other shades because I am thinking of doing a very colorful, bright look today. Okay, so starting off this look, I will be using my LA Girl Pro Primer. You can use any concealer, any colored base really is what is preferred for this look to give you a nice, even blank canvas. And then of course, I'm going to buff that out with my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. For this look, we're not going to set that primer, so we're gonna leave it a little bit sticky and tacky. So dipping into the Magic Palette, I'll be taking the shade Nana on my BH Studio Pro No. 5 brush. And this ended up being a lot brighter than I thought it would. I only dipped in very, very, very slightly, but I am going to start working this into the crease all the way to the edge of the tape that we laid down. So we are going to take a little bit of this into the outer V, but mainly working in that crease area. The next color I'm going to pick up on my e.l.f. blending brush is the color Zakia, and this is just more of a deeper, more burnt orange umber type of shade. And since this is more pinched, I can get right along the crease area, which is where you want to start placing most of the color. Keep working the brush back and forth, and the fluffy sides of the brush will help blend the eyeshadow into our previous transition shade. So I'm only picking up a little bit at a time, and I'm trying not to bring it up as high as that Nana shade. Okay, so what I'm doing next may seem a bit unorthodox, but trust me, trust the process, it'll work out. So I'm gonna take the shade Kogi in this palette using a very small kind of stamping liner brush, and we're going to sketch out the crease. So I'm taking a very small, what is this even? I don't even know, it doesn't have a name on it. This is just a very tiny Wet n Wild brush, and I'm going in and I'm roughly shaping out the crease that I want. So this is going to be a full-on cut crease and not just a half cut crease. This will just really help you cut that crease so much sharper if you do a kind of outline with this dark shade. And don't worry, it looks kind of crazy right now, but it will blend and it will look very, very beautiful. You just gotta give her a second, okay? So this is going to be a little bit intimidating at first, but you just want to do it little by little, and always make sure to look straight ahead in the mirror to make sure each side looks like the other one. It can look a little bit askew if you start looking at it from different angles. So I'm taking my detail crease brush from e.l.f. and I'm going in with the shade Zakia right on top of that Kogi shade to help blend it with the other shades on top. and I want to make sure that it is a really gradual grading and not just abrupt 3 different colors. So now I'm actually going to take my Sigma E36 brush and going back in with Kogi. I'm just going to re-intensify that pinky red shade a little bit more. And this is a really, really tiny, small blending brush, which is perfect for this type of pinpoint accurate blending. Going back in with my big fluffy blending brush. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm kind of thinking that I do want to go back to a half cut crease. I just want it to be a little bit more smoky. I'll make it kind of a more sharper half cut crease, but I'm definitely changing my mind, which is perfectly fine. So I'm taking that Zakia shade and really buffing and blending that into the outer corner, just to go from full cut crease to half cut crease. And I'll actually take a bit of that Kogi shade with my detail crease brush and just go over the outer corner area. And I'm just gonna go back on top with all of the colors I used, like Zakia and Nana. So now I'm going to cut the crease using Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm just doing a half cut crease and of course applying a little bit of product right up in here, and then looking up or touching your eyelid, whatever is more comfortable. And that is how high I gotta go. Okay, so the crease is cut, and right now I'm going to start with the first shimmer shade on the lid. So the first color I'll be taking is the shade Nubia right here. And this is going to go in the first third of the lid. This shade is just stunning. I don't have anything this bright and yellow, not gold, but like yellow. So I'm going to flip that same e.l.f. eyeshadow brush around, and I'm going to pick up some of the shade called Yara, and Yara is going to go right in the middle. Ooh, that is just a beautiful teal shade. And mixed in with that yellow, it just creates a stunning like lime green shade. Shimmers can be a little bit tricky to blend together. So what you really want to do is keep going back and forth in between the two shimmers. Like pick up some yellow, pick up some teal, and really go along that edge. And I am getting a bit of fallout of that Nubia shade, but I am picking up a ton and I'm not tapping off my brush at all. I have another eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. And now I'm going to take my final shade called Buzo, this really beautiful jade green. And this is going to be the last shade on the edge. So you can really see now how that Yara shade made it really easy to transition into this Buzo shade. So rather than going from straight yellow to green, we can go from yellow to teal to green. Okay, so I've applied that beautiful shimmery jade green to both eyes, and now I have an idea. Now, maybe one that ruins the entire look, but it could also elevate it to the next level. I think I'm still gonna try it though. We won't know unless we try, right? So this is really gonna push my artistry to the next level, but I think it's gonna end up nice, at least I can hope so. So I'm going to take this kind of deeper emerald green called Aja right here, and I'm going to take it on the flip side of that same brush. So we're actually going to place Aja right at the edge, and I guess I am doing my cut crease. Not a half cut crease, I guess I am doing my full-on cut crease. So the main struggle here is to make this even without any concealer to guide me, because my bitch ass decided not to do a full cut crease and then decided to do a full cut crease. So why? Why did I do this to myself? Definitely make sure to blend that deeper emerald green with that beautiful jade shade. We still want a very pretty gradient. Okay, this might be a little bit wonky, but like my eyes are wonky, so we're gonna attribute it to that and not my eyeshadow. But she is actually looking so good. So here's the dealio. We're gonna crisp up that cut crease line using the shade Kogi. Once again, I wish there was kind of more like a deeper, more warm tone shade. I never thought I would say that in my life. Okay, so using this, we can kind of really crisp up our cut crease line. Just using a very itty bitty tiny brush. Now picking up that Zakia shade again and that detail crease brush, we can kind of really go in and blend out that Kogi cut crease line that we've made. And I want to get this like, ooh, that shot of me peeling this off, so satisfying. Then let's do this one. Make sure I'm in focus for this, because this is some stuff I don't want you guys to miss. Oh, so we're gonna move on to the face now. What was that hand motion? Just don't ask me. We're going to take the Catrice Prime and Fine Smoothing Refiner. This is a dupe for the Tarte Balm kind of primer. What I prefer to do is just I take my sponge and like squish her in there, and then I squish her onto my pores. We are going for more of a very matte, full coverage, glam, poreless kind of finish today. So this is perfect for just pressing and erasing those pores. For foundation, I'm trying a combo that I've never really tried before. This is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation, and this is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Luminous Makeup Nude Skin Feel. This is in the shade Nude, and this one is in the shade 3.0. Let me know down below in the comment section if you want me to do a video on my favorite full coverage foundations. I think that would be a good video. I do have quite a few favorites that I've been loving. Or are you guys more interested in foundations that aren't full coverage? Are you more interested in lighter coverage foundations? I would like to know all of your thoughts down below while I pounce. Now, okay, this might seem a lot to you guys, but I'm gonna mix the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage with the Tarte Shape Tape, because I have had this inkling in the back of my mind that this will be the best combo ever, but we're about to find out right now. So I'm actually just going to put the Shape Tape everywhere that I put the Born This Way, and let's pounce her in. Oh, was I right or was I right? Yes. Oh, it's looking good on the nose. Okay, now let's try the under eyes. I'm gonna have to concentrate for this because I don't want it to get on the eyeshadow and mess everything up, so give me a second. Okay, so my note to self right now is if I'm mixing the two of them, I don't need nearly as much concealer as I usually do. I gotta use much less, but like this is so full coverage beat glam. So I'm gonna use my regular ColourPop No Filter setting powder, my favorite, and I'm going to do a little bit of baking. So I'm gonna set my T-zone with this powder. So for the rest of my face, I'll be using the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc Free Mineral Face Powder in Translucent Light. This is just a very good creamy powder, and I am going to press it into the skin using a much firmer, dense brush just to give me maximum coverage, and this will keep everything sweat locked. So for contour, I'm taking my Handy Dandy Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. This is in the shade Dulce de Leche, and I'm just going to be contouring and shaping my face. So for a look this dramatic, I do like to focus a little bit more on the bronzing and the contouring, just because it can make the face a little bit more washed out because of all the color on the eyes and just the eyes. So definitely want to add a little bit right along the hairline if you don't usually, and on the temples, of course the cheekbones, and the jawline. Now I'm debating, do I want to contour my nose? I never contour my nose, but I'm just I don't know. I'll just add like a little bit of leftover whatever is on this, I guess. For a bronzer today, I'm going to be taking Balm Desert. This is just a little trio that it comes with, but I'm going to be taking the bronzer shade. And this is more of a warmer tone, more like reddish bronzer, which I think is really cute for this look. Just to be a little bit more high maintenance, I'm also going to take a touch of my e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in Forever Sunkissed. I'm going to just put it on top, because it came off as a little bit more red than I really wanted it to be. The absolute perfect blush for this look, this LA Girl Just Blushing blush in Just Peachy. Take an absolute tiny amount. This might be still a little bit much. A peach with this is absolutely beautiful. Other than like a pink, it'll really tie into that crease color we have. So genuinely, the best highlight for this look for me is the Amrezy highlighter. Just this with this look, beautiful. But she's discontinued. So I'm actually gonna go in with my handy dandy Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in Precious Petals. I'll let you guys see how this looks first before I probably will decide to slap on some of the Amrezy right on top. But Wet n Wild is still cute, okay? Okay, so that is the Wet n Wild Glow. I'm gonna take my baby and just apply a little bit of her right on top. Don't judge me, okay? She is just next level gorgeous, blinding amazingness. I legitimately like cannot. My face is looking a bit flat. I did this in my last few tutorials and I have been loving it ever since. This is the Essence Pure Nude Highlight and I'm just applying it to the apples of the cheeks and kind of like temples and nose area. This will just give me kind of that all over healthy sheen. So time for a bit of spritz from the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Long Lasting Setting Spray. This is my favorite one ever. It gives me a really good and nice matte finish. And it has a beautiful mister. You know what the worst part about setting spray is? All of my peach hairs. Can you imagine if I had hair that was peaches? Peach fuzz likes to stand up right at attention. The best way to get rid of it is just to take a beauty blender and just very lightly stamp those assholes back into place. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows and then I'm going to come right back. I am going to be taking a bit of Aja again on my e.l.f. smudge brush. So any teeny tiny little brush will do that will fit on the lower lash line. When I place the tape, I put it a little bit lower than my lower lash line so that everything will kind of wing out together beautifully. I am just going in and connecting it to that upper lid. So I'm going to take that Zakia shade and I'm going to just help blend this out into the skin, just the lower lash line. I'm going to take a bit of that Nubia shade and I'm going to apply this on the first third of the lower lash line. This is my Essence Extreme Lasting one. I'm gonna go all the way to the inside and I'm also gonna go ahead and tightline. I'm thinking of extending the inner corners using some liquid liner. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Slim, like a really tiny one. So we're gonna attempt that right now. Okay, so I'm also doing just a simple black wing on the upper lash line just to help connect the shadow with the liner as well. So this is extra as hell, but I'm gonna take this really bright, kind of pinky, orangey, reddy, bright liquid lipstick from Stila. This is in the shade Venezia, and we're just gonna apply her on. I already lined my lips, and it is a darker lip liner, but it's cool. We'll make her blend. So this is a hell of a look. This is a big mood. I look like I belong at the zoo. I just completely forgot mascara. Wow. Okay, give me a second while I do my lashes. How could I forget? Mascara. Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Buxom Lash waterproof mascara, and I'm gonna film my intro and outro all over again. So BRB. Okay, so here's the actual finished look with mascara on. You could put on falsies, but I really don't ever put on falsies, so I'm just not in the mood for it today, but you could. It would take this look to the next absolute level. I just piled on a crap ton of mascara. So here is the finished look, guys, with my bright green, yellow, red cut crease. This look is a banger. She's a banger, she's popping, she's really bright, she's so summery. This is summer in a nutshell. And all of these shadows are strictly from the Juvia's Place palette. I hope I really showcased how amazing Juvia's Place eyeshadows are. I'm sure you already know, but you know. All the products used in this video and everything that I talked about will of course be linked down below. If you liked anything that you saw here, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. If you want more content like this, be sure to like this video and comment down below what you want my next makeup tutorial to be. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you won't miss any of my uploads. I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks so much for watching. Bye!